edition of Around the Mat. It's your Monday Night Raw Go Home review to SummerSlam. And as tradition, I'm your host here, that dude with the beard, and your co-host there with the most oblivious man. It's called Nameless.
What's going on, G?
What's going on with you, my man?
Oh man, it's been a crazy couple of weeks here, Raw and SmackDown. Excited to finally talk about this go home show. Um, as per tradition, though, the go home shows were a little promo heavy, but they got to promote the upcoming pay per view. But all in all, didn't think it was a bad episode of Raw at all. Got me ready for SummerSlam for sure. Wasn't no, I want to say pointless promos. There wasn't no pointless talking points. Every segment of this 3 hour show had a reason to be there to either promote the SummerSlam coming up or the following Raw next week. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
Oh yeah, this thing it was pretty good and definitely helps build the anticipation towards SummerSlam here. Really got your mouth ready for SmackDown, so you want to see how they end the week. Well, in the week per se, before we get to Saturday.
Oh, so you ready to throw your ones up is what it sounds like.
Oh yeah,
Throw your ones up for the Wolf Pack.
yeah, for the real tribal chief. If the rumors are right, we'll see what happens.
That's right, Jacob Fatu. You damn right. So anyway,
yeah, it is the Fatu pack. I'll give you that.
Wolf Pack, baby.
I'll give you that. Yeah, for sure. It ain't the solo pack. That's definitely Jacob Fatu's group.
Oh yeah. I ain't never seen somebody be so unsolo in my life because this nigga got motherfuckers all around him. And did you hear that they finally went ahead and signed that paperwork for Hikalegu?
No, I didn't hear that. I haven't seen that on the Twitterverse.
That boy coming.
Yeah, he's gonna be the last member of the new bloodline, probably.
I think he going to go hook up with Roman Reigns.
I'm telling you, Roman Reigns is bringing back the OG bloodline with Sami Zayn.
Samuel Zayn.
With Sami Zayn, because he's feeling Uzi again.
He's feeling Uzi. He's feeling mighty Uzi. Last couple of weeks tell us anything. This nigga is ready to go ahead and throw his ones back up.
I'm trying to tell you, if everybody was ready to get back in the bloodline, it is Sami Zayn. Good night. Well, I mean, when you were part of one of the greatest factions in history, I'd yearn to go back too. Or try to get down with that Wolf Pack, with that Fatu Pack.
Hey, man, everybody want to be part of the Wolf Pack.
But they too dangerous. Sami Zayn couldn't do the stuff they required to do. Too much morality. They need to do
it looks like this Wolf Pack bloodline. You got to have three things. One of them is a Samoan drop. One of them is a headbutt. Man. One of them is a Jacob Fatu in your corner.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, because who is the best wrestlers in the bloodline?
Jacob Fatu. Don't forget about Fatu. Ever since this nigga joined up, they have been winning match after match after match after match.
I'm trying to tell you.
Shit, finna come around, fuck around, and win these tag team championships on Friday, nigga.
We're going to see, and we'll be back to talk about it. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and dive into Raw so we don't keep you here. First and foremost here, starts off with your Seth Rollins entrance. And he's found so many variants of a Cruella de Vil version kind of outfit. It's just, to this point, it's just remarkable. I don't know. Yeah. I almost don't even know what to say. If Becky Lynch is buying them clothes like, yeah, Seth, this is the one, or dude, his design.
Well, you already know Becky Lynch is hyping him up with that shit. She's going out like, yes, queen, yes.
Oh God, but yeah,
you already know he comes out in his referee blouse, nigga, with the shoulder pads and the zebra print shoes, the leather pants. He comes out to lay down the law.
Man, he couldn't hit the mat quick enough if he needed to count 1, 2, 3 in them pants.
He's got to take that. He's got to take that. Get ready to rock bottom stance first before he hits the mat.
Right. No, for real, you ain't lying. Oh God! But yeah, he comes out, drunk with power already before the match even happens. Which I would be thoroughly satiated and drunk with power too if I was in that moment.
You
I
goddamn
would say,
right.
yeah.
The first special guest referee in how many years?
I can't even remember the last one I seen.
Hella
You know,
years. Hella
man,
years. It's been quite a while since we've seen a special guest referee match. Seth
man.
Rollins hurry up and comes out and says he's ready to lay down the law and set some rules and regulations for this match on SummerSlam. He goes ahead and calls out those two idiots, Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. CM Punk come out first and takes about 25 minutes to get to the damn ring, trying to
As
high five
tradition,
everybody in the front
want to
row and
pander,
shit.
pander. Win the
Drew McIntyre
panderverse.
comes out, makes a beeline for the goddamn ring. As soon as he gets in the ring, CM Punk slides out. Drew
Mm-hmm.
McIntyre tells him, "Listen, you ain't got to be scared. You can
Right,
come on in this ring."
right. It's inks to paper. Inks to paper, punk. That's what I was saying. The inks to
Right, inks to
paper.
paper. Come on in this ring. Don't be scared. CM Punk says, "Well, I'm not scared of you. I'm definitely not scared of this idiot Seth Rollins. I'm just worried about what I might do because I know dang good and well that we can't touch each other. If we do, then the match is off. And I've been waiting for this match. Y'all been waiting for this match. Everybody been waiting for this match." Seth Rollins
Oh,
says, I know you used to running things and getting your way, Punk. Not while I have this blouse on, you don't.
I'm
If you
trying
don't
to
get
tell
your
you.
if you don't get your ass in this ring right goddamn now, I'm going to the back, turning in this blouse back to catering, and the
Right.
match is off. So get on in here.
And that's the
CM
bottom
Punk
line.
had to swallow his pride and get up in there, but he still had to get his shots in. Listen, you got this little power over me right now, but enjoy it while it lasts.
I will, and I shall.
You shall, you damn right. Now see, he says now, when I say goes, if I count to three, it's when I want to count to three. You'll tap out if I say you tapped out. As far as disqualifications go, I might count to 10 on the ring out. I might count to 20. Shit, I might count to 1,000,000. You never
Right.
know. But know this: if any of y'all step out of line, I'm stomping your head square in the dirt.
Man, and
I
you
said, this
probably
sounds
gonna have
like
to,
some regulations and some rules to me.
man, and you better not hope he got on them boots, because I mean that's pure heel to the back of your head. You might not survive.
You're not waking up, punk.
Man.
You're not waking up.
So we all know you're gonna be the one to catch it.
Hmm
It's gonna have to be,
But
because
of course, Drew McIntyre tried to pander to Seth Rollins, saying, "Listen, me and you, I know we don't like each other. I've been an asshole. You've been an asshole. But one thing we have both done is try to strive to be the best and to better the future of the WWE." They look at Punk. He said, "That right there is not what's best for the future of the WWE."
he ain't lying.
And Seth Rollins had to tell him real quick, "Hey, as much as you hate CM Punk, I hate CM Punk. But also, as much as CM Punk hate you, I hate you. So I'm calling it right down the middle."
Right, like the Oreo
You
filling.
you got to wonder who's going to be the one to step over the line because you know they are.
Let me see him punk. It's
It's going to
gotta
be
be
CM Punk.
CM Punk. It's
Yeah, because
gotta
fuck
be.
that nigga.
Man. Man. Like I say, you talking about everybody want to see. I honestly don't want to see this match. I wish you would go away and just don't come back. I wish you would disappear. Oh God, but I can't speak for the rest of the verse, man. I'm just a small blip in this verse. And like I said, it feels up to me. I Thanos snap CM Punk out of existence. Bloop bloop.
Mm.
Goodbye.
Turn your fragile bones into dust, CM Punk.
I'm trying to tell you. And Drew gets to keep your bracelet.
Drew can keep embracing. Speaking of, at the ass end of that promo, after Seth Rollins lays down the law, CM Punk and uh, 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 Drew McIntyre gets a jaw jacket with each other. CM Punk says, "You know what? I got you may be bigger than me. You may be stronger than me. You may
Man,
even be quicker than me. But guess what I got? I got heart.
I ain't got
I got
heart.
and I got the crowd chanting my name. What do you have?" All he did was hold up that bracelet.
Right. He's like, right. They chant my name. They sing your song. You're just a third wheel. I was like, ooh, you're
Ooh,
disrespectful. Because
major disrespect.
because the whole time he's saying that, in the back of my mind, I said, Drew got your whole family in this corner. I was like, so to say that, I was like, you out of reality. And then when he said, what do you got? That's the owner said, I got your family.
Now say something crazy so I can flex on it and pop this goddamn
Right.
rubber band, nigga.
I'll blow your world up in a second.
In a second. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
so many ways that could go, man. But he's got to win that match, in my opinion. He needs some vindication. You can't just keep making this man lose and lose because of Punk. He's got to beat Punk because Seth Rollins has stomped his head in and decided that he was no longer fit to compete. And so Drew's the winner or whatever happens. I would be satisfied with it. Then we can
I have a feeling that he's definitely gonna hit Punk, but I also got an inkling that he might stomp out Drew McIntyre and then let the cards fall where they may.
Keep it fair and give them both one.
Give them both one, yeah.
Ooh. All right, well, we very well might see.
We will see. So after that a ref lays down the law, the promo from Seth Rollins, we got a few segments on Monday Night Raw from the Judgment Day. The first one being they are in the back, disheveled. Looking at their ransacked clubhouse. And they're like, what the hell's going on? Rhea Ripley immediately starts pointing fingers at Liv Morgan, saying she's throwing some kind of hissy fit.
Right. And this
tore up the clubhouse and spray painted the shirts and broke the TV, smashed the PlayStation, and Carlito was devastated.
That's all I'm saying. You want to talk about disheveled. He didn't even know what to do. He said, what? He was so bewildered, dude, flabbergasted. He was everything. He's becoming the R-Truth that they needed in Judgment Day. Because, dude, he's definitely the comedic relief. But, dude, like I said, you've never seen pain in the wrestler's eyes until you seen Carlito last night. Good night. He was hurt.
Yeah, his PS5 was destroyed. He was devastated. So mad. We go to commercial break. Come back from commercial break, and Damian Priest walk into the clubhouse like, what in the hell is going on here? Let me guess. Liv Morgan. Dominique was like, yeah, I think so. Damian was like, you know what? Skip all that. Finn Balor, you got a match coming up later this evening. I'm going to ask you right now, do you need me in your corner? Finn Balor was like, nah, I'm good. Don't worry about that. Y'all worry about fixing the clubhouse. I'll take care of business out there with Gunther. And then Damian overhears Dominique and JD talking about getting back at Sami Zayn and Jey Uso. And Damian Priest was like, listen, we already took care of that business. Why are we taking a step backwards to take care of business that's already been handled? Dominic is like, I'm not having that. He tried to holler at mommy. So you know what? If you don't want to handle it, the three of us will. As a matter of fact, Carlito, why don't you go out there and handle Sami Zayn? He said, say no more, G. I'm going to talk to Adam Pearce right now.
Way ahead of you, man.
I'm way ahead of you. I said, all right, Carlito. He went off stripes. Yeah, to go talk to Adam Pearce about it.
And then R-Truth his way through negotiations.
After that, we had our first match of the night. We had the old Alpha Academy versus the new Alpha Academy.
Man, I call them Gable's boys.
Gable's boys, yeah.
Gable's boys.
Call them the Olympians, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and this was just, in my opinion, just a one-way ass whooping, really. It wasn't, it had moments, but Gable's boys is clearly on a different level than the Alpha Academy.
They outmatched the Alpha Academy so crazy. Kazawa tried to do everything he could to be worth something in that ring, and all he could really do was get the hot tag to Otis. And Otis couldn't finish with the hot tag. Creed brothers end up doing a double backdrop off the second rope on him. And for some reason, Kazawa just kind of sat there and watched. 1, 2, 3.
I said, you watched the finisher, and then you watched the pin? I'm like, what is going on?
See, it wasn't. I had to go back and look. It was like maybe Gable had him pinned down or something. No. No, he just kind of
He
crawled under the bottom rope and just looked.
just
1, 2, 3. No. I
ah.
said, okay, well, yeah,
That's
Mister
why.
Every Day Off. That's what happens.
That's why you needed a teacher like Chad Gable, because
Need
he
some kind
wanted.
of leadership. Oh well.
Yeah, I thought that was terrible because I was like, bro, that's just the worst thing I've ever seen. Like he's like he just sat there and watched. Like, bro, I've never seen somebody do that wrestling unless you're intentionally screwing your partner, breaking up a tag team or something. Like you just jump down, walk off, or you just watch the shit happen. But this man literally was just under the rope, almost just doing this.
Mm-hmm.
just watch.
It's almost like he put his faith in Otis. It's like, okay, you just got a double backdrop. There's no way you're gonna get a 3, 2, 3. So you just not gonna kick out? You just not gonna kick out? All right. After that match, the new Alpha Academy, Gable's boys, straight up stomp Otis into nothingness.
That's what they needed to
Gable
do.
puts him in the ankle lock, and then Maxine Dupree kicks her high heels off and jumps on Gable's back, tries to choke him out. He flexes on her to break her off. It turns around, starts saying, "Look, like look, you already lost.
Right.
This is why you need leadership. You should have came down over here to the Creed Bros and did what we, you know what I'm saying, jump ship. Fuck these two. You need to come on back over here." She slaps the taste out of her mouth. If them lights didn't shut down, she'd have been put in the ankle lock, as far as I'm concerned.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you, she had a German with her name on it.
She had an angle slam with her name on it. You goddamn right.
I don't know why.
All of a sudden, the lights start going down, and 3/5 of the Wyatt family come out to stand toe to toe against Gable's boys. And I was like, "Oh yeah, is this a SummerSlam match? Is this a SummerSlam match?" You had
looks like a pre-card illusion.
What's the dude's name? Gacy.
Yeah, Gacy, Rowan, and Loomis.
Yeah, standing up against the Gable's boys, the new Alpha Academy. Nikki Cross come out of nowhere, jumps off the top rope.
Thesz press.
Thesz presses on to Gable. Gable slides out of the ring. Meanwhile, 3/5 of the Wyatt family get inside. I'm calling them 3/5 because they ain't Uncle Howdy and they ain't Nikki Cross. So 3/5 of the Wyatt family get inside the ring.
And we're still waiting on Bliss.
They get inside the ring, and I'm gonna have to deal with that. You take that real quick. I'm gonna have to deal with this out here.
Oh, go ahead. But yeah, so he gets on in the ring here, and they just pretty much proceed to take care of business. They demask themselves so you can see their faces and everything. And after pretty much some quick action here, get them on the ground to pretty much scoop slams, however you want to call them. Then we get an Eric Rowan double cross body situation. And then we get a pretty much almost just a momentum. I was going to call it a springboard, but it ain't a springboard. Off the rope, pop-up power bomb from Gacy using Dexter Loomis on to Gable's boys. And so pretty much right after that here, we move on to Chad Gable trying to retreat, pretty much running up the ramp and everything, trying to get out of there after, Nikki Cross had the lantern in the ring, the light came on, and then he's running up the ramp, and all of a sudden the big light come on, and here it comes on.
Yep. I'll cut him off right at the top of the stage. He had to break to the right real quick and go through the equipment to get away. Yeah, that double team action from Gacy and Loomis. I like that. I like that. That power bomb onto him. That big double cross body from Rowan.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Some quick devastating action to say the least.
Straight up. You know who used to do that? Bray Wyatt.
Right.
Bray Wyatt used to do that big ass cross body.
That was
little shades of Bray Wyatt. So I was like, all right, let's get that ready for SummerSlam. I thought that's where it was going.
I'm thinking so too. Maybe pre-card. We'll see further this week to see how it happens. You don't think so?
No, it's not happening. It's happening on Monday. Chad Gable intercepted Adam Pearce told him he found out who the rest of the Wyatt family was later on in the
Oh
evening,
yeah, that's right. He did. Yeah,
and said he
Matt
wants
forget.
those three freaks in the ring next Monday against
Yeah,
the Gable Boys. So
yeah.
that's
Him and
gonna happen
Gable
on Monday.
boys
I thought it was gonna happen on SummerSlam, but I guess the SummerSlam card is already stacked. Every freaking championship is on the line,
for sure. I can't
so it's
wait.
already too stacked. After after the Wyatt family made their presence known, we had another backstage segment with the Judgment Day, still picking up the pieces of the clubhouse. Carlito comes back saying that the match was all set up and ready to go.
Right?
And he was like, "All right, well, good luck against your match." He said, Carlito
Huh?
said, "My match? I set it up. I thought it was supposed to be versus Dom Mysterio, Sammy versus the Dom Mysterio. That's what I asked Pierce for. I got it all set up."
Man, like I said,
Mm,
our truth his way through negotiations and just fumbled the
mm.
bag. As soon as you get to the end zone, talk about
Y'all
dropping the
messed it
rock.
up, Carlito. Dominique was like, "Bro, it was supposed to be you versus Sami Zayn. But you know what? Since you ain't got nothing to do tonight, you can handle Jay Uso. So go ahead and get ready for that." Mommy chimed in. He's like, "Yeah, you're gonna
Man,
be doing it alone."
alone,
Oh
alone.
shit.
Yeah, and
Carlito
you
had to
got.
suck it up. He's like, "That's not cool."
Remember, Rhea don't want him there. Remember the earlier promo before he cut the commercial after he started off with the PlayStation. She asked Phil and said, "Why is he still here?" Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I don't know, man. Hopefully, Carlito can get this thing together.
That's all right. Judgment Day's finna implode, and Carlito's gonna be part of the new Judgment Day. That's all right.
He said the new Judgment Day. He,
New Judgment Day ran by Finn Balor. So it's gonna be Liv Morgan, Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, Carlito, and JD McDonough. They gonna out Mommy and Damian Priest.
man, you know, out the heavyweight champion.
Yo, he's not gonna be heavyweight champion
Mm,
after SummerSlam.
he's not
Luther ready to
losing.
come take.
I'm still. I just still don't think it's gonna happen. But if I'm not opposed to it, like ladies and gentlemen, just don't get me wrong, because I am the Gunther fan. I just don't think they're gonna let him beat Damian Priest right. Damian Priest is a good champion, especially with
He's all
everything that's
right
going on.
champion.
Man,
He's all
please.
right. He's all right.
He's the Puerto Rican Roman Reigns
As
at
far as
this
Luther's
point,
concerned, he's street trash. So
and that's good. And that's what made him the Puerto Rican badass.
street trash.
Shoot,
You think
hey, look,
Luther told him, "Listen, I'm
look,
not gonna let you sit here and
Ivan Drago said the same thing to Rocky, and still got his jaw rewired.
okay."
Yeah.
He called Rocky street trash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Philadelphia, all kind of try. Yeah. Remember, he Russian born in the lab down there. He already killed your best friend. He said, "I'm gonna kill this motherfucker."
oh yeah, he had that. He had that L under his. He's like, "I already got one, buddy.
He's
Got
right.
this. Got one with this one. I'm
I'm
about to give
trying
you
to,
one with this one right
that's
here."
what I'm saying. He was too
hmm
ready.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that was it. But
That was
anyway,
it.
so we'll see.
Moving
We'll
on.
talk about that soon. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, getting to the match here, we got Sheamus versus Bronson Reed, and this was just really, I don't want to say it was a waste of time, but it got
It,
interesting toward the end. It was
yeah. It was setting up something for later on. You know, Bronson Reed a couple weeks ago said, "Why are we celebrating Sheamus's 15-year anniversary when he lost on his anniversary? And
man,
I'm the future. This dude has been here 15 years, and you need to be talking about me now." And that happened a couple weeks ago. Then he
right,
tried to take out his aggression on Pete Dunne, and Sheamus came out for the save. Pete Dunne wasn't having all that because Pete Dunne's still salty about when Sheamus left the Brawling
right,
Brooks high and dry.
yep.
So last couple of weeks, Pete Dunne has slowly been turning to the dark side, finding his inner bruiserweight again,
I tell
and
you, right.
he let Sheamus know what's up tonight.
To say the
Last week,
least,
Sheamus had to say, "Oh, you want to find out who the real bruiserweight is? I'm about to show you.
right.
About to show you right goddamn now."
I'm
Uh,
trying to tell you,
Bronson Reed was definitely struggling. Caught a caught a second rope white noise, damn near for the 3 count. He kicked out miraculously.
you
And
did,
then Sheamus had to give him 16 of them things over across the
man.
rope. Said this big fella needs almost 20 of them.
Man,
Bronson Reed hulked out, and was looking mighty tired. Tried to
right.
get back into the ring, got his leg caught in the ropes, and the referee turned his back on Sheamus, trying to free Bronson from the tanglement. And that's when Pete Dunne made his move,
If you
hitting
Pete
Sheamus
Dunne
all in the face with the shillelagh.
with the Shelley Lee, right. Good night. Right across the whippersnap. Put
Yep.
him on down. And then the big man recovers his faculties just enough for a tsunami. And
Hmm.
once you under that wave, ain't no coming back up.
Right. You can't surface for air after that one.
I'm trying to tell you.
Shut it down. One,
So,
two, three.
and so shout out to Pete Dunne, System Bronson for the dub. But Bronson Reed moving up the ranks just like he need to. Said he want to win matches. Ain't no asterisks in these books. What's done is done.
Right. There you go. You don't care about no outside interference. Who you think I am? Damian Priest? I don't
Man,
give a good goddamn.
I'm trying to tell you. Same thing.
Here,
Show up again next time, player.
so do it, Playboy. Which is so funny. Like, is Pete Dunne's hatred of Sheamus gonna overwrite the fact that not only did he lose to Bronson Reed, but also got jumped after his match a few weeks ago? Like, I don't care how much I hate Sheamus. I'm not about to let this dude who tried to jump me win the match just because I have a problem with Sheamus. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have.
Well, yeah, but same time, depends on how much you really hate this stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. He don't like being betrayed too he don't take that too kindly. So
that's what I'm saying. You was my brother.
he was
You
my
this to
brother.
me?
Left me
Yeah.
to go tag with lame ass
Or
Tyler. What's the name?
the dude, Botch Burrow, the one who's always hurting everybody. That's what I said. He the one who had hurt Big E. Broken, like I said, robbed the world of
One that
Big
does
E.
that.
Man,
Tyler Bate.
I can't remember his name.
I think it's Tyler
Oh,
Bate.
yeah, that was Tyler Bate afterwards. Yeah, I was thinking about that other dude they had when they was in the Brawling Brutes.
Hmm.
The dude was hurting everybody.
So after that, they announced that the kickoff show for SummerSlam is going to be 3 hours long. It's going to be
Good
as long as the
night.
goddamn pay per view. I won't be watching that kickoff show. I'll
I
tell you
will
that.
not either, ladies and gentlemen. I just can't do it. I will not bring myself to. But I will be tuning in live for the pay-per-view. Don't get it
For
wrong.
sure. After that, we had a Braun Breaker interview. Well, not really an interview; it was more like a promo that he cut against Sami Zayn, saying
Yeah.
that he thought first time at the Money in the Bank, he thought he was fighting a comedian. While
Right.
he's in the gym training, Sammy's on stage cutting a tight five,
Right.
and
He
he
said I
said that's
didn't even
why.
put my hands behind my back. All kind of shit.
Yeah, I mean, and that's my fault. Rookie mistake. Rookie
Right.
mistake.
Didn't I
But
tell
this
you he was
time,
gonna come back with more humility? And that's the Brown Breaker you don't want to. Yeah, now this time,
this time,
ooh,
the joke is gonna be on you, Sammy, and the IC title is gonna be on
on
me.
me.
I said,
Somebody hit the
okay.
music.
The dogs are barking. We'll see what's going on.
Yeah,
See
we'll
what you
definitely
talking
see.
about, Braun Breaker. After that, we had Jey Uso versus Carlito.
And just to summarize that, folks, Carlito got his ass whipped. And
He
I
didn't get his
mean,
ass whipped. His hubris caused him to try to spit in the face of someone who was cool. And you can't spit in the face of someone who's cool, nigga.
I'm trying to tell you because you might catch a spear and spit your apple all into the stratosphere
Yeah,
everywhere
that's
but where
exactly
it was
what
supposed
happened.
to be.
There was green apple bits all over the goddamn place.
Yeah,
Speared the apple right out of Carlito's mouth for that
I'm
1, 2, 3.
I'm pretty sure I heard a yeet when he did it, but I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably a yeet in there with the
He
yeeter.
hit them 3 yeets real quick. He was yeet, 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 and did the suicide dive on the outside.
Right.
After the Jey Uso cleanup match, Jackie Redmond is the backstage asking Zelina Vega how her arm is after her match against Zoe Stark the other
Mm-hmm.
last week. Vega says it's all right. Took 3 of them to shut me down, but it just reminded me that I'm a threat. Little old me is a threat. Then I call them Zoe and them. Zoe and them pull up and say, "Oh, you a threat, huh? Let's show her who the real threat is. had her up against the wall, turned her around, pinned her arm up, and Shayna Baszler damn near broke it in half, almost kicked through the door through the arm. And I said, "Oh my god, well that's for sure broke."
Yeah, your name for them is a lot cleaner than what I wrote down. 'Cause I don't know what to call. I
We'll
have
call
no
Zoe and
idea.
them.
I I don't know who them hoes are. I mean, them women are.
I
It's
know
just,
Shayna Baszler, but
yeah,
Zoe got the
I'm a
smallest name, so I'm just trying to Zoe and them. That's the because I'm not right.
Shayna.
Shayna,
Shayna.
and what's her Deville, Corella Deville. I ain't got time to
Right,
write down them names. Zoe and them. That's what I
right.
call them. And you
So
goddamn right. I ain't got time to figure out who they are.
Trios of Lesbos, probably. Is
Trios
what
Los
it is.
Lesbos, probably.
That remind
Probably.
me
I
of
mean,
that.
Zelina Vega did say that they had a mustache the other week.
Ooh, the Gilded one, Mustache Guild. I like
Hmm
Mustache Guild. I'm gonna write that down for future reference. But yeah, jump the shit out of Zelina Vega though.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, After that, moving on, we got another quick cut promo. Well, I guess announcement. Miz is gonna be the host of SummerSlam. R-Truth
Yeah.
pulls up in classic R-Truth fashion, talk about hors d'oeuvres and how you gonna run the show from the crib and don't you live in LA and just pretty much all the wrong questions as tradition. Uh,
No,
ended
he
up
asked the
getting
right question. What hors d'oeuvres is you serving? Because
like
Kathy Kelly was our
yeah, hungry as usual. She trying to get
Kathy
something
Kelly was
too.
like, "You ain't gonna have no hors d'oeuvres hosting." And he was like, "No, there ain't gonna be no hors d'oeuvres." True said, "You're a bad host." And me was like, "I am not. Hey, listen,
I am
I am.
not
Don't put
about
that on me. Don't you put
right.
that even on me, Ricky Bobby. I am not a
I
bad
am
host."
not a bad host. I'm trying to
Truth was
tell
like,
you.
"Listen, man, if you ain't got no hors d'oeuvres, don't worry. I got you. Say less."
Right,
Miz was like, "You know what? No, 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 no. I'll bring the hors d'oeuvres." And I said, "There you go, man. Being a gracious host. There you go."
man.
So
Constantly
there's gonna
getting
be hors
talked to.
d'oeuvres for that 3 hour kickoff, I bet.
It's gonna have to be good night. Talk about getting hustled.
After that, we had a grudge match. So I'm sick of seeing it. Xavier Woods versus Karrion Cross.
Yeah, yawn.
Apparently, Kofi Kingston re-injured himself overseas in Japan and wasn't there tonight. Karrion Cross tried to use that to recruit Xavier Woods one more time, telling listeners a couple things I need you to do. One, I need you to go ahead and join the Final Testament right now. Two, need you to tell all them punk ass kids that power of positivity was a lie the whole time. And three, need you to tell that punk ass Kofi Kingston go ahead. He should have retired after he lost the World Heavyweight Championship in 6 seconds.
Man.
Well,
And then it popped
apparently,
off.
one of those three reasons was fighting words, and Xavier popped off.
Oh God. Right. One of those three. We're not sure which one. He heard a lot. But then he chose to pop off. So
He chose to
yeah.
pop off, only to get the numbers game thoroughly in his disadvantage. Uh, Final Testament was doing whatever they wanted to do behind the back of the referee, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Karrion Cross hits the final prayer for the 3 count, gets in Xavier Woods' face, talking about this is what happens. You should turn the chapter. Go ahead and join us. They all stood tall and threw their fist up like the Nation of Domination.
We are the nation of domination.
So that was I think your nothing match of the night because that ain't leading to nothing at SummerSlam. It ain't leading to no further stories. Kofi Kingston is hurt. Ain't no telling when he's coming back. Big E's nowhere to be seen. This is the perfect time for Xavier Woods to do something solo with his career
Yeah, if he's gonna do anything.
if he's gonna do anything. Moving on, we have Sami Zayn telling Jackie Redmond that it's obvious that Braun Breaker is finally taking him seriously since he's been jumping him week after week after week, trying to wear him down before they match at SummerSlam. Uh, Problem is that this time, Sami Zayn ain't here to teach no rookie. Sami Zayn here to whoop some ass.
Hmm.
I said, oh shit, where's this Sami Zayn been?
The
Sami Zayn
underdog
ready to
from the underground.
Sami Zayn ain't an underdog. He said it himself. I'm
Oh
no longer an
God.
underdog. I'm Intercontinental
Are
Champion.
you no longer from the underground then, Sam? That's your
I
whole
don't know.
shtick.
I
You
don't know.
champion from the upper grounds. All right.
All right. Well, all I'm sorry, I'm ready for Sammy. I'm being ready for Sammy to lose this title. I know he beat Gunther for it, and so they feel like they got to keep it on him for a time. But I'm being ready for Sammy to lose this title. He should have lost the title 6 seconds, like Kofi Kingston. 6 seconds. Somebody need to
Man.
cash in money in the bank on him and get that title off of him.
He said
Oh,
get
but
it up off of him. Well,
moving on, we
man.
had the heartbreak of the night. Liv Morgan, disheveled
This show
on some
beyond
fatal
pain.
attraction type shit.
Man.
Was upset, burning pictures and merchandise
Man.
of Dom in the flaming barrel.
That's what I put. Said she
Mascara running down her face.
burning merch in the homeless barrel. It reminded me of
Mm-hmm.
New Jack City in the opening when they were singing over the trash can.
It was sad.
It was
I hate to see a beautiful woman like that cry.
man.
But she was like, I can't get back the tears I wasted on you, Dom.
So
I wish I could, but I can't.
sometimes
Guess what? I'm about to make your life live in hell. The next stop of this revenge tour, I'm going to be tearing up Rhea Ripley, standing over her as the champion, and it's going to be
That's
living
three
hell for
little
you.
words. Right.
Yeah, those three little worlds. Women's
Mm-hmm.
world champion.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
We
I was
gonna
like,
see,
she's
man, because
distraught.
there's a high probability that she does hang on to that title. There's a
I don't know.
probability.
With this go
I'm,
home show, I was expecting. A lot of people have been saying on the internet that they are seeing that Dominique Mysterio is going to turn on Rhea Ripley during
that's what I'm
SummerSlam and
saying.
cost her
I
the
think
belt.
so too.
I was highly expecting something to happen between Dom and Rhea tonight that would push Dom in the arms of Liv. With that promo that they cut and with the 6 segments that Judgment Day had, and all of them just worried about picking up the clubhouse, then nothing really happened to 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 advance that type of story. So I'm trying to
That's what's
figure out if
already
they
been
are going to
done.
do that. Yeah, well, yeah. Is this all just a big woke play and Dominic is already under the thumb of Liv Morgan?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it'll be a stretch, but I don't
He
know.
was under her thumb ever since that first time we saw Liv coming out of his locker room on Twitter. And it was the whole thing on Raw. What was that? When Rhea first got hurt. I'm telling you, man, this whole
I'm
thing,
thinking,
because he's Latino Heat. Rhea Ripley ain't kissing Dom on camera, none of that stuff. He ready to get to the lips, to the check, to the extras, the extra benefits in the contracts. He
I'm
wants
thinking
that.
now. What if it's not Dom though? What if it's Finn Balor? Because we
Bella.
know Finn Balor is a fan of Liv Morgan bringing the gold back to the Judgment Day.
Yeah, but I can't see him sucking tongue with her either, knowing that he married and married
Not
somebody in the
sucking
company.
tongue, but being a fan of. Like he's
I'm saying it'd be more beneficial, like you just said, if there's gonna be a new Judgment Day, it's gonna be under Liv and Dom. I mean, Finn and them will be there, but I mean, them two, he's gonna be the leader somehow, some way.
I don't know. I think if there is a new Judgment Day, the Finn Balor would still be a leader. Liv
Oh,
would
for
be
sure.
manipulating Dom, and JD and Carlito just fit in where they get in.
Dom be the one to win the IC title. Be Sami Zayn.
I
Give it to him. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. Oh
is
God,
Dom ready for an IC title? I mean,
he
he
is
has
very
grown.
Eddie Mysterio esque. You heard me,
He
Eddie
has grown.
Mysterio. You mixed him up with two Hall of Famers. He's Eddie Mysterio.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Liv Morgan says Dominique is not the man that she thought he was. He's just Rhea's little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So, ooh, you're gonna make her life live in hell. So,
That's why he went.
all
That's
right,
why he gonna mess with it because he want to say Daddy Dom.
we'll see. After that, we had Sami Zayn versus Dom Mysterio.
Yeah, and
Unlike
this
Carlito's match, JD and
right,
Carlito come out to help Dirty Dom
man,
out and
man,
get it in. They said you
man.
going up against an underdog, nigga, so you need some help.
Right, that hurt. That hurt. He was from the underground. You gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful. You never know when that roll up will sneak up on you. Shit, and it almost happened. He hit him with that perfect blue thunder bomb for the 1-2. JD
Yeah.
and Carlito said, "Oh," slid right in and stomped Finn Balor the fuck, or not Finn Balor, Sami Zayn. They stomped Sami Zayn the
Right.
fuck out.
Yep.
So we gotta shut this shit down.
So they stomp Sammy to death. Jey Uso comes out for the save.
Yep.
Couple of rope pulls, throwing people out, people flailing, falling everywhere. And all of a sudden, we heard there was a dog on the loose, and Braun Breaker just all over Sami Zayn. Just all of a sudden,
Like stink on shit. He was all over him. Tried to give him a spear, but that fatal boot that Sami Zayn keep throwing up
I'm trying to
to
tell you,
stop the
boy.
spear. Braun Breaker needs to break that damn foot in half, nigga. He should spear right through that goddamn leg, nigga.
Man, because he keep
Apparently
getting
Sammy
caught
got
with
steel
it,
toe
boy.
boots on. Somebody need to check him. The referee need to do a pat down. What the hell is in this boot that is stopping this 23-mile-an-hour spear?
It's the hammer toe from the underground.
I guess so. Hit him with that big boot, then hit him with an exploder suplex. Braun Breaker slide out of the ring before he gets haluva kick. Sami Zayn goes to cheering. Braun Breaker said, "Now's my time." Slid back into the ring just to catch a haluva kick.
Right.
And then Sammy pie
And a
faced him
face,
out
I'm
of the
gonna say,
ring.
and then face got your face mushed, man. That's the most disrespectful thing that could happen to you.
Disrespect.
To mush your
Disrespect.
ass out
Sammy said, "I'm not taking no shit from this dog. I'm not picking up no shit from this dog. Somebody's gonna have to spay and neuter this motherfucker before I put
Right,
him down."
right.
I said, oh, good God. Sammy, you looking a little vicious. You done joined up with the Usos, got a little bit of that liquor in you, huh?
Getting ready to get back in that bloodline.
You ain't fucking around. He gonna have to come up off that belt though, because Roman Reigns ain't gonna have no championships around him unless it's his, nigga.
Man, because we got to see where he's going to even go. Him and Jay. Still
Mm-hmm.
free agents. I can see them, but they got too much business to handle on SmackDown not to show up.
For sure.
So they got to
Anyway,
trade
Chad
for Sam.
Gable.
They're going to have to do the first ever trade. Say, hey, boy, we need a trade for Sammy. Trade Sammy out of there.
Yeah, the former Intercontinental Champion.
Let's trade Kevin Owens to Raw for Sami Zayn.
Yeah. Chad Gable. That's when Chad Gable after all that happened, Chad Gable was in the back asking Pierce to set up that 6-man tag match between Joe Gacy, Eric Rowan, Dexter Loomis, and the Chad boys, the new Alpha Academy.
Gable's boys.
Gable's boys. After that, Rhea Ripley cuts her promo, responding to Liv Morgan's Fatal Attraction promo, talking about Liv Morgan's revenge tour is just a fantasy. But there's about to be some real revenge popping off right about now.
Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, we did get a quick snippet. We skipped it. I meant to say it. I just looked at my note again. I'm so sorry. We got a quick little Wyatt 6, just a little videotape with the Dexter Loomis edition, just talking about what do you do when the buzzers start circling you. He's telling everybody to run. He's a man of few words, and I see he's still a man of few words. It was pretty much narrated by Uncle Howdy. Just getting you in the mood, just letting you know destruction coming. When the buzzers start circling you, you better run. Did his best, Bray Wyatt. Run.
You know that buzzard in the Wyatt Funhouse was named Mercy, and he said it was just a man looking for mercy. I said, "Oh shit, Dexter Loomis doesn't know mercy." Had a big ass X painted on his forehead with his eyes blacked out. I said, "You got a little bit too much makeup going on, man. You already got the mask. You don't need a painted face as well."
Yeah, he's Stone Cold Steve Loomis, man, with the
I
Wyatt
guess.
touch, man.
You got them dreadlocks popping out the top of the sun visor.
At the pop of your visor? Yeah, at the pajama jammy jam? Where
At the pajama jammy jam, nigga.
had the dress popping at the top of his visor?
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, we get the promo about her living in Fantasy Island from Rhea Ripley. Talking about the tours ending at SummerSlam. And it's time for her revenge. Long story short.
Yeah. Yep. After that, we had tag match Lyra Valkyria and the
Lyra
Party
and the
Girls
losers. Oh,
versus Zoe and them.
yeah, versus trios for Zoe's. We'll say that.
Zoe and them. All I can
Zoe
tell
and
you at the ass end of the match, Zoe hit a
Lyra
Z360.
and the losers got a nice ring to it. They really need to change their name to that. Be a trio. Lyra and the losers.
Lyra and the Party Girls.
Lyra and the losers.
Yeah. Lyra and them. Uh, Zoe hit a Z 360 on one of the Party Girls. I don't know which one it was because I don't pay attention to them. They're not interesting enough.
Right.
Um, hit a 3 count, but the takeaway from this match is that damage control was back.
Yeah, pulled right up
They came
on
out.
Los Trios. And
They pulled up on Zoe and them and said, "Hey, we're the emos of Raw. Nigga, you can't be coming
right.
out in all black with your mascara on extra thick. That's what we do."
right, this is us, right. I'm trying to tell you, I still see them shadows in my room. I'm trying
Yeah.
to tell you, you can't
They
do it.
run up, dispatch of Zoe and them,
Yeah.
hit the new pose. It's a
Showing
new
off the
pose right there.
tattoo. They got the tattoo.
Showing off
The
the
anime
Sharpie marker.
emotes. Right. Anime
Sharpie marker.
emotes.
Mm-hmm.
They might as well just get a Xerxes train from the neck from here to the ear. Just highlight it. Get the Xerxes, y'all.
After that, we had a promo from Gunther addressing Damian Priest, saying he's just an emotionally weak man who uses the WWE as a cure for his childhood trauma. Ew!
Man. But you saying all that in the empty stadium, Gunther. I don't know. We'll see.
Don't worry, Gunther. Don't worry. He's getting ready to take all that weight off Priest's shoulders. Gunther promises that he will never forgive Priest for using the great business of WWE to cover up his pathetic existence.
Mm.
Tough words from Gunther.
Tough
Tough
words from
words.
El Gunther. You're not lying here. Right. Bring General.
After
So,
that, one of them interviewers in the back catch up to Damage Control and say they Damage Control are back to retake Raw, and Dakota Kai challenges Sonya Deville to a match next week, next Raw. Said he's about to cut the head off the snake, so to speak. And I said, oh, okay, well, we'll see. Dakota Kai, you ain't never been strong in the ring, and you want to go up against Corella Deville? You tripping?
man.
That bitch skins puppies. I don't know what you thought you were.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, and makes
Cold
donuts.
blooded.
She doesn't say because she'll kill a dog and make a donut in the same eye. You gotta be careful with that boy.
Where you think Seth Rollins keep getting all his lip print from? It's Corella, nigga. Corella Deville is on the scene, nigga.
Man.
You know she was a fashionista.
Oh god.
All right, we'll see. We'll see what Dakota Kai got. You better have, Kai and Ty with you.
Man, you don't have to have a lot with you, baby doll.
Straight up.
Moving on here, we're jumping into
Another promo from the Judgment Day. Back in the clubhouse again, trying to regroup. Carlito wonders why they left him alone to fight Jay Uso all by himself. JD says they can't keep letting these people walk all over. Finn says, listen, they got all into this mess together. We're going to get out of this mess together. But right now, that's going to have to wait till after SummerSlam. We need to focus on SummerSlam. Rhea agrees with him. He's like, yeah, we need to focus on SummerSlam. And I'm going to ask you one more time, Finn.
Man,
one more
do you
time.
want me to come out here?
Do you need some backup against El Ring General?
Because if anything, I would take Rhea. Because nigga should hit that nigga with some kind of power slam, spear run through. Gunther don't want to see that. He don't want to see that. It remind me when Rhea Ripley used to crash Kevin Owens every time she seen him. I mean, put this. Yeah, dude. Good night.
Finn Balor steps up though. Got to put respect on his name. He's like, listen, at SummerSlam, you gonna be out there by yourself. Damien's gonna be out there by himself tonight. I'm stepping up. I'm gonna handle this Gunther issue, and I'm gonna soften him up for Damian Priest to finish the SummerSlam.
So you finish the job at SummerSlam.
I said, you're gonna soften them up. All right, we'll see. It's big words. Right after that, we had our match, Gunther versus Finn Balor. And
Man,
from what I saw from match beginning to the match end, Gunther had this match firmly in hand. There was
yeah,
little to no offense from Finn Balor. Finn Balor tried. He tried matching chops. That shit didn't work. He tried to get his shit in. Gunther was shutting it down. It just wasn't working for Finn Balor. He should have took some of
mm-mm.
that help from Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. They asked him multiple times, like, listen, we not gonna say it, but we know you ain't ready for Gunther. So do you
Right.
want some help or not? Nah, you gotta want to go out there on the deep end, make him for himself. There was a myriad of submission holds.
I'm
The
trying to tell you.
submission.
I wrote down in my notes here, not to cut you off. I just put Gunther chokes him the whole match, like in different ways. That's all I put. Like you were literally
I mean, I
getting
was seeing,
choked.
yeah, that rear naked chokehold came up a lot to the point where he choked the life out of Finn Balor. Referee had to call the match. He didn't even check the arm. He said, "This nigga's dead. Ding, ding, ding. Ring the bell. He's dead. Get up off
Man,
of him, Gunther." But there was like Boston crabs. There was arm bars. There was rear naked choke after rear naked choke after rear naked choke. There was nothing that Finn Balor could do. Everything he tried to do, he kept getting caught with that rear naked choke. To the point referee throughout the match, Pat made him pass out. Gunther knew what he was doing after that. He raised his hand real quick as for the victor, and then went right back to
a
that
little bit
rear naked
more.
choke to
Yeah.
draw out Damian Priest. And Damian Priest answered.
I
But
about to say
then
he drew him out, drew out an ass whipping because Gunther
he
got
drew out
his.
an ass whipping because Damian Priest came out throwing haymakers, nigga. And
I'm
from
like,
from
boy,
then on
I,
until
he's
the
he's throwing
screen
them,
went black.
bro, throwing them Undertaker rights though. I mean, like nigga, full on like right. That's all you hear. This just. I'm like, bro, he is carving
He
this
is
man up. Like,
whooping his ass, whooped his ass in the ring. Then he whipped him to the outside of the ring, had him on the table, was whooping his ass, stomped him out, threw him all into the prawn. Gunther tried to
boy,
run and jump the barricade. Now he was whooping his ass on the barricade, drug him back into the shit. I said, good God, this nigga Damian
boy,
Priest, you better get your shit in now. Bring
man,
that fire.
I don't even tell my get it in now, bro. I'm telling you, man. I got Damian Priest at SummerSlam, dude. Because he's bigger than this. This ain't just something Gunther can run through, and I think that's what's gonna be the problem. Gunther's gonna get his Braun Breaker moment. You're gonna get humbled real quick. Because, dude, oh my God, Damian Priest is just a dude right now. He's the best right now.
Street trash.
Hey man, I'll take a champion off the street if he throwing hands like that.
I'm trying to
I'm
tell you.
I mean, he like I said,
He
piecing
was
this
throwing
man up,
bombs, dude.
piecing him up, dude. Like, I
It was
mean,
looking
really
really good for
clapping.
Priest. Yeah, it was looking really good for Priest. I thought
But shoot, who
I was
was
like,
that?
why
Who
do
fought? Wasn't that him? He was fighting backstage. Was that Braun Strowman? Or it was another one. I don't. He beat Braun Strowman last week. That's what it was. They had that one-on-one match. Yeah.
was it last week? Because I could have sworn him and Damian Priest got into it and they both got kicked out of the arena.
I think that was the week before when they was
Oh,
both
okay.
just kept scrapping. Adam Pearce like, I can't get these. Yeah, that was the week before. He's like, I can't get them to stop fighting
Threw
me.
Gunther all into that electric box and shit.
I'm trying to tell
When
you. I'm like, bro, yeah, damn
it comes
Priest
to the
get
pull
real.
apart brawls, nigga, Damian Priest has got him every time,
Yeah.
nigga.
So
Gunther,
we're
you have to
gonna
out
see.
wrestle this nigga. You have to do something because
You're gonna have to because he's coming to throw some
he's coming to
hands.
see you, nigga.
So it
That's
should be a
good.
great match,
Yeah,
nonetheless,
yeah.
though. Great
It's gonna
match.
be match of the night as far as I'm concerned. Everybody's gonna be
Uh,
ready. Everybody gonna be ready for that CM Punk Drew McIntyre match. I'm like, I carry either way. I mean,
I'm ready for
every-
the I'm ready for the Cody Solo Sokoa match, so I can see if the real Tribal Chief coming back, which is the biggest thing talked about on Twitter right now. The world feels like it's time for Ro Ray to return, like I said, and it just keeps reminding me of that Thanos clip from the Avengers. He said, "After all your failures, where did it lead you? Right back to me."
I thought you meant I don't even know who you are, Solo.
Well, yeah, even that too, yeah. But no, I said after all his
King
failures,
Solo so disrespectful even on SmackDown last week. And listen, The
Yeah.
Roman Reigns got a problem with that. He can come see me, end up like Randy Orton, end up like
Man, look,
Kevin Owens, end up like
man,
Cody Rhodes and acknowledge
look,
me. I'm like, this nigga is, first of all, Roman Reigns told you that when he leaves, you was gonna be the next in line. He set you up to be head of the table. Why are you going so far as to disrespect this man? He gave you that shit on a platter,
man.
and you mass disrespectful. Took out his wise man. Just did. Oh, Paul Heyman.
That's what I said. This man might die for what he did to Paul Heyman.
He
And
might.
Paul Heyman had the most Oscar worthy moment in all of wrestling, dude. Like you could almost hear that Titanic music in the background. Like, you're not my trouble, chief. Oh God. You can hear right. Cue the violin, dude. Good
Yep.
night.
Yep.
Clearly disheveled, eyes pink.
Yep.
Just, I mean, bro, Paul Bearer ain't got nothing when he lost Kane, boy. This Paul Heyman, boy. So the show we had beg CM Punk to take him with him. Bro. Oh, this nigga needs a slammy. He needs a slammy. Right, that they call him. He needs a slammy. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's your Monday Night Raw review. We're gonna see you early Saturday, probably maybe a little bit during that prelim time to go over SmackDown and to get everybody's mouth ready for SummerSlam, which is by far the second biggest event of this summer so far because that Deadpool and Wolverine was amazing. Shout out to that too. Other than that, folks, we're gonna see you here real soon. I'm that dude with the beard. That's your other host, Code Nameless. We'll see you Saturday.
Love it.
Well.